God made that happen. I am now speaking. I'm here. I went and spoke with Sherry Joe at the Bold Brave Me conference. Look who's talking now. I did that. And all of that's going to help me to continue to speak his word. And then I decided to put his word on t-shirts, so I'm making merchandise with his words on it. And then I'm doing the motivational moments with Mindy, so I'm speaking his word all around the world. I am being obedient now.
And obedient is actually freedom, right?
Yes.
When I'm fighting against it, that's when I'm in bondage, and we can't even tell until the other side of it. Like when it's like, okay, fine, I'll go away. Right. And then it's like, oh, okay, your way's better. Duh.
There's a song about that.
Oh, there is. Hey, Forrest.
I love him.
I do too.
Poor guy broke his back. The Lord's healing him too. Mindy, I think the thing that, like, for anybody who's listening, it's so inspirational, and it does bring tears to hear other people's story and how the Lord works through people and creates all these opportunities when we are obedient. But for so many people, I hear them going, the Lord spoke to you? What do you mean the Lord spoke to you? How do you hear the Lord? Like, there's a disconnect there. What would you say to them?
Sure. God shows up to me in many different ways. He shows me visions. He comes into my dreams and he speaks to me. He's in my head. He's in there. And, even, and he shows up when I'm ruminating on something. And I'll tell you that this was a learning lesson. And hopefully this is a learning lesson for other people too, because I was working with some people and I was like, I can't stand working with stupid people. They don't understand anything. And I was getting all in it in my head. And God stopped me in my tracks and he said, maybe they're not stupid. Maybe you're not explaining it right. That's how God talks to me. Yeah. And it's gotten more and more as I allowed more of him in. And the more that I've gone into the Bible, the more that, and the thing is like, I didn't start reading the Bible until God told me he wanted me to speak all around the world. Yeah. That was in 2020. I mean, I'm new with the Bible, but let me tell you, those 2 years, I spent 14 to 16 hours a day digging into God, learning about the Bible, learning about him. But if you want to be closer to God and you want to hear his voice, get in the Bible. And on the other question that people ask, how do you know it's God's voice and not yours?
They do. Yeah.
God's voice is something that I don't want to do sometimes. God's voice is the voice, because my voice is always self-serving. His voice serves others.
Yep. Creates fruit.
So that's how I know the difference.
Yeah.
And sometimes too, one of the things that I define as like, it comes so crystal clear, right? That it could not have been my brain, because my brain convolutes everything.
Agreed. Yeah. I think though, for some people, sometimes that voice comes in and it sounds very tempting and it sounds very possibly like something that's in alignment. So I like the way that you stated that, Mindy, the self-serving part. If it's at all self-serving, if it's not producing fruit elsewhere,
can't be God,
not just here, then I know where it came from. If it is just, doesn't that sound like a good plan, Kate? You should keep doing that, Kate. Yeah, Kate. That's safe for me. And that's staying right in the box and in my lane.